Taurus, the month of June could be one of the most amazing months so far. You know, for a very long time, everybody is just going through a very big shift, including you, Taurus. And right now, the month of June is bringing some significant positive changes, especially if it is related to stability, money, career, job, achieving certain goals, or moving ahead with certain big projects, big goals, even like a relocation. There is a great potential around you and as well inside of you in the month of June. You will be dedicated. You will be having so many projects, aspirations. You are going to become like a machine that is going just to achieve, and there is no mercy, and you are just overcoming all your obstacles. You are very determined and you are focused towards your goal. And not only that you feel that you are stepping onto the right path, but as well as you will see how to achieve it. And you have been there already before. I mean, in the previous years, your experience, your knowledge, you feel that you know how to materialize your great aspirations where you are moving forward. As well as you are starting to change, I would say, your self-confidence. You are starting to feel that you are actually more worthy than you thought before. And you are going to present, if you are planning anything to present, talk, communicate, PR, self-branding, representation of yourself or your product to others through the communication, this is the perfect time when to communicate, because you are going to be in such a great self-awareness, and you will be just able to convince everything and everyone about what you need, especially if it is related, selling yourself, upselling, like going for an interviews, selling your business, gaining new leads, making some type of marketing campaigns, talking about yourself, attracting new relationships, presenting your image, presenting yourself in a very classy, elegant, high value way. This is all about the month of June, so don't miss that opportunity if you are thinking about that. Another thing is, it's about, one thing is what you are thinking, imagining, dreaming, feeling energetically, and that is all great. But when we are coming to the lower centers, which is the actual execution, so here is the only one warning sign that I would like to give you, Taurus, is that you are, either you have been giving so much to others, and it's like just giving, and you are seeing like, you know what, nothing is coming back. I am done with just giving and not receiving anything back to me. And you're starting to consider, maybe I should stop giving. Maybe I should start to do everything only conditional. So it is one-sided generosity. And I would say that many of you have been working so great, so hard. You have such a big goals, and that you have set for your life, not only for certain area, but for your life. And right now, I think that you are just getting tired and exhausted, and this is why you're thinking, either you're becoming lazy and lacking, your practical execution. It's like, I have no energy, I have no passion, I have exhausted all my levels, and I just can't, and you're becoming less motivated on a practical level. You're going somehow making less effort, less steps forward, like spreading yourself too thin, and thus setting yourself for failure. Because the goals you have great, you know how to do it, but I think you're just like underestimating the real practical exercise of actually doing it. It's not enough knowing it. It's not enough setting the goal. It's not enough to talk about it, but actually you have to go and do it in a practical way and literally control the process and push yourself to the maximum. Otherwise, you're setting yourself for a failure, or just being on the edge that something is going to fall apart, or not going in your way how you see it. So that's why it's not the time. The June is not the time when you can relax. It's not the time when you can allow yourself to be lazy or unmotivated. It's the time when every day you need to push yourself, and to be at the top of your game. And don't think about one-sided generosity. Don't do things only when you see, okay, if I trade in this, I will immediately get something back. If I don't see this exchange, I'm not going to do it. On contrary, you need to make an extra effort, because you know how it's being done. You know, when you give, then you receive back. So continue in that way, and then the tower is not going to come into your life. So really make sure you do the extra practical legwork for the months of June, and then the results of upcoming months will be way much different, because behind the deck there is Seven of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles is talking about that you are on the right path. You just need to do the repetitive, boring job that maybe you are done of doing it, and you are like, I know it already, so how many times I have to do it? You have to do it. You have to do it over and over again, Taurus, in order to grant yourself a success story in the project or the work or the life that you are trying to achieve for yourself. Otherwise, as well as you are going to be you will feel that you are confident in terms of people, you will be open to meet new people, new connections, and you will be very generous with yourself. So that's why don't try to only follow the jobs, the transactions, the goals that are giving you immediate or fast results. Think long term. You know, Seven of Pentacles and the Chariot, what you are setting for yourself is a long-term goals. You are not thinking about just, you know, what I can get only in the months of June. You're thinking about all your life. So take those slow moves forward, but make sure you do a quality job. Make sure you follow up with every single detail, because that is going to play a major role in the upcoming months. And if you don't do it, you will miss out the potential results and rewards of what you are right now implementing. Looking at the other cards, you know, another thing is that the people around you, so if you're involved in some sort of transactions, if you are really thinking about your business, your career, transactions, money, chasing money, getting payments or so, then you will find out that around you there are people, but they, you know, it could be your clients, your suppliers, your potential new leads, business development, friends, and they are not going to be consistent. So it's literally, you cannot rely on anybody else except yourself. So don't allow yourself to be, you know, lazy or passive, or just expecting that things will be done without your proper input. Because others are definitely not going to, if you're waiting on payments, they will be delayed. If you are waiting on some type of agreements to be signed, it's going to be late. Friend support, people support, not either it's not consistent or it's not happening as you expected. So all people around you, you will feel that there are no results. So if you are not putting, as well as there's no result, because others are not going to be ready to commit for nothing, anything serious. Even you can see that you might observe that others will pull out themselves from maybe some type of agreements, some type of responsibility, or financial obligations, because it's a finance card, you know. And finances, the pentacles, are just in your chart right now, so it's going to be a month of understanding what you set for yourself as a security financial path, and as well as maybe getting some type of financial clarity. Another thing is that make sure maybe you don't lend money to others, because there can be very big possibility that others will just take from you. But with the 10 of Pentacles, they might not give you anything back, or they might fail to pay it back to you. So don't lend any money, and be very careful where do you invest your money in the month of June, especially if it is related to any type of partnerships with anybody else in relation to the big amount of money. What is happening in your love life? Well, here are positive news. If you have been fighting, if you have been going through some type of misunderstandings, or maybe your passion, your emotions have not been that great, and you have reached a certain stagnant period of time, then that is going to change, and you will feel there is a new inspiration, new love, new butterflies in your stomach related to your love life, and related to your either your existing relationship, or you, if you are single, this can mean that you are opening yourself for new love relationships. And you know, your both love department as well as your sexual center is open, and this means that you're ready for pleasure, you're ready for new exciting relationships, you're just ready to meet somebody. It's not about the getting into commitment relationship, it is just about, hey, I'm ready to have fun with no expectations, but let's see what the life is bringing forward. In the month of June, I would say that you can meet new people, but this is not going to be a serious commitment relationship. It is the relationship just for fun, or sexual, or just some sort of intimacy, just like exploring new horizons, especially if you're single. So don't miss that opportunity to really have fun in the month of June. If we are talking about your, more precisely about your work, here is, you know, as well it reflects what I already told you. There will be new exciting, it could be like lead generation, it could be PR campaign. It is literally like getting new ideas, new projects, new some type of inspirations, new ideas, visions, goals for yourself. But you have to be very sure that you are implementing in a practical level. This is about that you might feel, oh, this is amazing idea, oh, this is amazing new job, oh, this is amazing new path, amazing, but then you're lacking, you know, this is Vance, it's igniting the passion in you, but you need to make sure on a practical level you are starting to walk that path in order to implement it. And on top of that, there is Ace of Wands reverse. Without the proper implementation, you might miss out business opportunities, or certain new inspirational opportunities for your, you know, like your enthusiasm, especially if you're related into something active, business development, somewhere where you need in creative, all creative work, all you know, that is happening. As it could be even like following your passion, starting something for yourself, like a freelancing job, your maybe business. Ideas will be there, but lacking implementation. If you work on implementation, that is going to be totally different game changer. And let's choose the final card. What is the final advice for all the Taurus in the month of June? Stag. And Stag is talking about trust and thrive. You have to, I mean, the trust in yourself you will have, but as well as trust and thrive. Be the leader. Don't try to stay at the back. Be the one who initiates, who walks, who shows the path, who creates that pathway where you want to work for yourself and for the people around. You need to be right now in the position that leader with the bold capital letters, that is finding the way, walking and creating the way for yourself and for others. This was reading for you, Taurus. If you want to have a personal session with me, message me on Arrow Sisters. Otherwise, thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.